Hello everyone. Today we're going to talk a little bit about visitation, including the policies, and then in the next video we'll talk a little bit about how to register a visitor and do a run through on what the visitation registration process looks like. So this video will concentrate on the visitation policies. These policies can be found in a few different places. The housing contract has the policies listed out. The Residential Life website will also have the policies listed out. And then also we have a brief overview of some of the important policies on the student's My Housing profile. So you'll see I have the My Housing portal pulled up here. And what you're going to want to do is navigate over to Visitation and click on Visitation. So now, as I had mentioned, this is going to bring you to a little overview about some of the main parts of visitation that all students should be aware of. So the first thing we talk a little bit about is there are 3 different types of visitation: overnight, day, and emergency. And each one is a little bit different and constitutes kind of a different way to register a guest, as well as different parameters about how long that guest can remain. So we really encourage students to make sure that they read through these and ask us if they have any questions about what these mean. The next section is visitation dates. And again, visitation dates are generally outlined starting at the beginning of each term, which is really outlined by the FIT academic calendar, and then ends at the end of each term. And that really was when the student's last final takes place, or the day the students are vacating their assignment. Residential Life does have the ability to suspend visitation for various reasons, but we'll definitely communicate that well in advance if that is necessary to do so. Following that, we have some information about overnight visitors and overnight visitation, including how many visitations are permitted per semester or term. It talks a little bit about the inability to transfer visitation amounts per residence. Only 2 overnight guests are allowed at a time, and that is only for 7 consecutive nights. After that, there needs to be a break period in between registering another overnight visitor. And talks about that all overnight visitation must be registered by 8 p.m. the day prior to the visitor's arrival. And finally, overnight emergency visitation. This is up to the approval of the Department of Public Safety, and the student would need to talk to the public safety officer at their front desk to request an emergency overnight visitation. And it is really important to note that emergency requests are not necessarily granted unless there is an extreme circumstance that would warrant it. So thanks so much for listening. Our next video, as I said, we're going to walk through how to register a guest and where to see that registration take place. We hope to see you next time, and have a great day.